Okay, hi, good afternoon, everyone. Okay, it's Monday again, and it's here. Here comes to our weekly market update section. All right, okay. So good afternoon, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. Okay, all right. So if we look at our index today, we can see that our index continue to trade higher. Okay, the index is continue to trade higher, and before I start today, um, can I have a sound check? Can I have a sound check? See if everyone can hear me clearly or not. Okay, this is Elkie here today. This is Elkie here today, and I will be your speaker for today. Okay, can you guys see my screen? Okay, can you guys see my screen? Okay, my screen is showing that our index is closing at 1593.94 today. Okay, it's up by 3.78. Okay, as of um the the afternoon of the last trading day of the August. Okay, all right. Okay, so okay, can see. All right, thank you for respond, Bernard. Okay, okay. I hope you guys can see my hear my voice clearly also. All right. Okay, okay. So if we look at today's sentiment, is pretty much break even, whereby we are seeing 425 counters up and also 483 counters down. So we can see the gainers and the decliners. They are uh, pretty much the same. Okay, as usual, a day before a public holiday, we are seeing the trading to be slower a little bit. Okay, today is still considered much better than normal pre-holiday market days. Okay, we are seeing 2.4 billion volume transacted in the morning. Okay, so it's really not too bad. If we look at the top gainers, we are seeing quite a few familiar name like we have Dutch Lady, we have Gintech, okay, and if we look through some of this, we can actually see that recovery team is still very much strongly in play. Okay, we can see some Dutch Lady is like the consumer products. Keen released their QR last Friday is a good one. Okay, and they are also on the consumer products. Okay, we have Aeon Credit, we have Anju for under construction building materials sites. All right, we have RG, we have banking stocks as well. Genting on the entertainment. Okay, Malaysia Cement. Okay, also on the building materials constructions. Okay, Panasonic Malaysia. Okay, so we can see there are quite a numbers of consumer products that we are seeing. Okay, right here. Besides that one, we also can see that the build construction site building, especially the building materials construction sites, they are doing well at as of right now. Okay, so some of these sectors are the one that we might want to continue to focus as the trend is developing, going higher. All right. So if we look into the chart, okay, if we look into the chart, let's start with the view on our FBM KLCI. Okay, let's start on the view on FBM KLCI. Okay, you can see these are some of the chart that I was having. Let's continue to look at the charts. We have discussed that at the break of 1550 level right over here, then we shall expect a further selling on FBM KLCA. Okay, and during that time we have marked 1525 and also 1480 as the two key levels that we are monitoring at that time. Okay, and eventually in August we have see the rebound and breakout above the 1525. Okay, you can see it's very clear at this area right over here, and on the breakout we have such a strong surge rebounding back above 1550 and right now coming to the 1600 levels. Okay, so for those who are a little bit concerned, how long that or how far that our KLSI index can sustain and go until the immediate resistance that we are looking at, it will be somewhere around here. Okay, 16 around 1615 to 1625. Okay, although 1600 levels is natural resistance. Okay, that's why we are seeing some of the resistance coming in when it tests the 1600 this morning. Okay, forming a potential shooting stars. Okay, but don't worry yet. Okay, because the shooting star confirmations only come if the selling break below 1583 or even 1577. And for me, and as of right now, I would say that the upward bullish bias will remain as long the price able to maintain above 1555 to 1565. So any retracement from 1600 levels of 1650, 1625, as long it's able to maintain above this area, 1570 and the 1555. Okay, as long as it's able to maintain at this level, then we should see the upward bias remains and also the potential for it to go higher. Okay, and based on the historical movement, we are seeing the potential likelihood that the market might trade along this region, within this region. Okay, however, we are seeing the vaccination rate increasing. We are seeing the economy, they are opening up. So I do not rule out the possibility that we might see some consolidation around this area, and as the economic activity is picking up, we might see the breakout above the 1625 resistance to further upward levels, such as obviously this is the high, okay, from the view 1695. Okay, the high last year. Okay, and that might happen. Okay, so with this reversal happening right here, it's actually a really strong and good signal that we are seeing, a very strong bullish signal. Okay, so if we are having this view, what are the sectors or what are the things that we can look into? As mentioned, recovery is definitely the key theme that gonna still keep the index going on for this year. And when we talk about recovery theme, there are so many sectors inside. So what are the sectors that we are looking at it? Okay, as of right now, we can see that consumer sectors, they are running very strongly right now. Okay, so if we want to look into the sectors, okay, we come into you just click this one. Okay, you can choose index. Okay, so we can look into some of the trend of the indexes, like financial services, banking, all this, they are under financial services, and we are seeing that it is making a really strong move. Okay, if we look at healthcare wise, healthcare is at a support, but we are not seeing it's reacting too much, and that's normal. Okay, that's normal because when the market is a little bit more bullish, healthcare as the defensive sectors, the funds won't be too interested into healthcare, but they will be very much focused on financial services. They can be very much focused on technology as well. But if we look at technology index, it's not that attractive at this point. It could be due to the technology index has rallied so much. Okay, even when the index are retracing, since the end of last year or beginning of this year, technologies, they still continue to rallying higher. So that's why at this point of time, we are not seeing a strong rally in technology. Okay, okay, if we look at consumer products, we should see good rally. Yeah, so you can see we see quite a strong rally on consumer products. Okay, if we look at the like industries should be strong as well. Okay, so you can see industrial and the financial services, they are two that really picking up and pressuring higher, as since we have the change in the prime minister, and also there are more relaxation coming in. Okay, so financial services, industrial products, consumers, okay, consumers, all these are some of the sectors that have been moving really well during this period of time. Okay, how about energy? If you look at energy wise, we can see energy is also picking up. Okay, we are seeing energy is also picking up, especially last week. The oil price recorded 2%, 2%, more than 2% gain after the selling on the previous week, as the oil traders, they are preparing for the season of tornado. Okay, all right. So oil energy stocks, we might see some trading interest into energy stocks as well for the rebound play. Okay, if for the construction, we can see the construction also making a really strong move along with the rebound in the financial services. So from here we can see that financial services, construction, consumer products, financial services, industrial product, plantations. Okay, plantation also moving very very strong with the CPO price. Okay, property as well. REITs, not really that much because everyone is really bullish. At this time, they are going into a riskier products. Telco is quite mild, the rebound. Transportation also moving higher. And utilities. Okay, so we can see most of them, they are moving higher except for healthcare. Okay, except for healthcare. So we can see the very strong one will be financial services, constructions, consumer products, industrial products, all this. All right. So if we look into some of the counters that we want to look into, okay, some of the counters, if we look into for those subscribers, M Plus subscribers, M Plus Wispro subscribers, some of the counters that we have it today, okay. Sorry, let me. Okay, all right. Pok Kong Malfa RL for the energy play. Okay, Hong Sing for the healthcare. Okay, for the potential rebound in the healthcare. Okay, healthcare sites. If we look at some of the picks that we have for today, daily pick, we can see Hong Sing is making quite a strong move after this is supported at the 20 days moving average and continue to break higher. Okay, so Hong Sing for the potential rebound and a further upward movement in the healthcare to catch up with the rally in the markets. So Hong Sing is one of the counters that forming quite a good and solid technical outlook at this point of time. Okay, especially it was supported very well along the 20 days moving average at this time. Okay, and if we look at RL, okay, RL is on the energy side. Okay, we can see RL has been holding really well along with the 20 days move average on the 30 minutes, and today is continue to break higher. Okay, if we look at the daily chart wise, we can see it has quite some space to go for it to go to 60 cents for the immediate resistance, and above that will be 70 cents. Okay, so if the energy index continue to pick up the interest going into oil and gas counters, energy related stocks, then we might see RL to outperform. Okay. Besides that, we have K Power as well. If we look at K Power chart, it is a potential bottom rebounding play right over here. Okay, and we see a very strong volume on this day. On this day, on 25th, and if we see a further breakout, this is a very small pattern formation breakout, and we might see it to come back to 88 cents area and also 95 cents area for K Power. Okay, as of Malfa, if we look at Malfa, these shares, okay, Malfa, the shares has been holding really well along with the 20 days moving average. This is a signal telling us that it is going on the potential upward trend. Okay, after a pullback from 2 ringgit 24 cents, holding well at 2 ringgit, and it rebounds. And also this counter, it is under consumer products and services like travels, leisure, hospitality, which really come in line with the with current trend on the recovery. Okay, as of DPIH, okay, if we look at DPIH, okay, DPIH is also on the consumer products as well, and we are seeing that the share is making the key breakout of the resistance at 44 and 45 cents. Okay, so for this kind of key breakout, we can see, if we really want to say that, we can see this is quite a huge triangle formations. And if we take the target for triangle formations, okay, if we take the target for a triangle formation, the one-to-one target, it will be somewhere around 55 cents from here at around here. Okay, and that would be a 20% upside, 20% upside after the breakout of the high of 45 cents. Okay, so these are some of the stocks that are quite interesting and good to look at. Okay, and if we look at Pokong wise, we are seeing the gold price to catch up. We are seeing the gold price to catch up, especially we are seeing quite a strong gold rally on last Friday after the Fed's president, Fed chairman has posted a dovish comments, okay, and that drove the gold to trade higher. So that's why we are seeing for Pokong told me all these gold related counters, they are having a potential short-term trading opportunity for today. Okay, so we can see today upon the opening for Pokong at 9 o'clock, it went as high as from 83 and a half cents, it went as high as 85 and a half cents, and that is a potential rebound from here. Okay, however, we know that this is on a downtrend and also sideways, so that's why for this kind of formation, we need to really take a faster profit taking. Okay, and yet it's also give us somewhere around like 2% kind of profits right over here. Okay, so if we look at other counters like other counters that you guys are looking at, I can see there are some counters like Lawrence is looking at MYEG. So if we look at MYEG, we know that MYEG have quite a very strong rally the previous week and last week. And at this point of time, how do we look at MYEG? We can see MYEG is rallied as high as very near to 2 ringgit levels. Okay, so as the price approach near to 2 ringgit, and we see double rejection right over here. Okay, we see the price tested 1 ringgit 97 and rejected. What do we expect is the price might pull back from here. Okay, the price might pull back, but it is a healthy pullback, I would say. Okay, it is a healthy pullback, and I'm expecting the price might pull back to somewhere around it should be supported somewhere around 1.85 cents to somewhere around 1.80 cents. Okay, so for those who are very interested in MYEG, and then you think that with the recent rally, it's good to scale in and buy some of the MYEG when there is a price weakness. Okay, I would say that you can consider to look into somewhere around 1.85 cents. Okay, and slowly to build in if the weakness continue and go to 1.80 cents area. Okay, so that should be the potential support for MYEG at this point of time. And if we see a rebreak of 4.97 cents, we should see the price to hover somewhere around 2 ringgit, between 2 ringgit and 2 ringgit 20 cents area. Okay, as 2 ringgit 25 cents is the strong resistance. Okay, so what do we need for MYEG is we need to give it some time, okay, to digest the recent rally, for the short-term traders to take profit and exits and you're able to collect the shares, accumulate the shares on their hand, and wait for it for the breakout above 2 ringgit. Okay. As Noiman is asking about RL Mobilia and Solar Counter, we have talked about RL earlier. Okay, and if we look at Mobilia, the furniture sites. Okay, the furniture sites. I saw someone is asking about Lihan also. Who is asking Lihan? Kelvin. Kelvin is asking Lihan. Okay, so if we look at furniture site, we are seeing Mobilia has attempt to trade higher, but it reversed. Okay, so for Mobilia, this is quite a key level for Mobilia. It is trading at the key level at 47 cents and the support at 37.5 cents. Okay, so for Mobilia, if the price not able to hold above 46 to 48 cents area and break lower, then we are seeing Mobilia is trading back into this this ranging mode, and it might continue trend lower, especially when the Mobilia price is trading below and continue to stay below the 20 days moving average. This is not a good sign. Okay, Mobilia might trade back into the ranging area. Okay, so for Mobilia, Mobilia Engine Iman, you can consider that if you want to cut loss on Mobilia or not, if the price continue pressure down. Okay, as of Lihan wise, if we look at Lihan, Lihan rebounded, so we can see the weakness in the furniture side. Okay, the weakness in the furniture side, whereby the rebound is not sustainable. Okay, we saw Mobilia rebounded also in August. We are seeing Lihan also make quite a strong rebound, but both of them, they have quite a strong selling down after the rebound. So it is what happening on the furniture side is the rebound doesn't sustain, and one of the reasons why the rebound doesn't sustain, it might due to the labor issue. Okay, it might due to the labor issue, and it might also due to the high price in the lumber. Okay, the lumber price was soaring high, and that might affect their earnings as well. Okay, so we are seeing the furniture has a very strong pullback, and furniture might be weak. Okay, the trend might not building up yet, and we can see it is still below the 20 days moving average. So for Lihan wise, we want to see if the price able to hold above 3 ringgit 05, 3 ringgit to 3 ringgit 05 or not. Okay, so if we are able to see Lihan to rebound from the 20 days moving average and continue to trade above, maybe somewhere around here, 3 ringgit 15 to 18 cents area, above this area, okay, then the upside for Lihan, it will slowly be building up across some time. Okay, otherwise, with this kind of sharp pullback in the price, it might go sideways for Lihan. Okay, and Solar Counter wise, I know Solar Wise made quite a strong rebound recently. Okay, we can see in the mid of August, it rebound from 1 ringgit 18 cents area to 1 ringgit 37 cents. Okay, but at this point of time, my view for SolarVest is pretty much going on sideways, and it's a big range of the sideways from from somewhere around from 1 ringgit to 1 ringgit 40 cents area. Okay, so it might be silly if I tell you that not to trade because there is no trend. Okay, it's a very the upward the space for trading, it is there. Okay, it's a 40 cents ranging mode, but when you are identifying this stock is trading on ranging, what you can do is you can employ some range trading indicator like RSI. Okay, or you can look into stochastic. Okay, so if you are seeing some overbought signal when it trades at the resistance of 440 cents for SolarVest, then you might really want to consider to take some profits. Okay, and more Moreover, if you see reversal from 1 ringgit 40 cents, then you would really want to exit your position and look for it for the price weakness below 1 ringgit 80 cents. Okay, 1 ringgit to 1 ringgit 80 cents to collect. Okay, for short-term trading wise, then you can consider to take profits and look for 1 ringgit 80 cents rebound to buy some for the potential rebound. Okay, or near the 1 ringgit, the rebound from the 1 ringgit. Okay, so if you're buying the rebound from 1 ringgit 80 cents, so maybe if you buy at 1 ringgit 20 cents for the potential for it to fight to rebound to 1 ringgit 40 cents, then your stop loss will definitely, you want to keep it below 1 ringgit 80 cents, because if it break below 1 ringgit 80 cents, 18 cents, that it might, like it has quite a light high probability that it will trade below trade to 1 ringgit 04 or 05 area. Okay, so that will be the trading plan for SolarBus. Okay, if you are trading SolarBus, if you're holding it right now, then congratulations, you should be in profit state, and you can look for the weakness in the price near 1 ringgit 40 cents. Okay, as for Semcam wise, for Semcam, we are seeing the price continue pressure higher, but we can see that the volume is coming down, is diminishing. Okay, although the price is continue to trade higher, and what we see is this for Semcam, it is building upper tails. Okay, so it is telling us the momentum in Semcam is slowing down, unless we see a very solid green candle to 85 cents and break above. Otherwise, it is likely to trade maybe resisted between 81 to 85 cents, and then we should see a reversal right over there and trade lower from there. Okay, for Semcam. Okay, Sally is asking about Greatech. If we look at Greatech wise, okay, I'm unfortunately to say is Greatech, it gave me a sell signal today. Okay, after it failed to rebound and break below the previous low at 6.88 cents, that actually tell me that the current rally, and this potential rebound has failed. Okay, the potential for it come down is that. Okay, we might see a selling down from that. Okay, although this come amid that Nasdaq has been trading higher on last Friday. Okay, but the technical formation is telling me that Greatech might need to take some retracement and take a breath from the markets to realign the price before it able to trade higher from there. Okay, if we look at FPI wise, similarly FPI on the tech side is we are seeing some of the reversal signal happening. Okay, some of the reversal signal happening after a long tail. The confirmation of the bearish reversal, it can come at 3 ringgit 65 or 3 ringgit 59 cents for FPI. Okay, it is likely to retrace. So what we are seeing on technologies is they are likely to go retrace for some that has been trading higher. Okay, Celestica, we can see rejection from 73, 74 cents, multiple rejection levels and breaking down. Okay, so at the breakdown below 62 cents, we might see further selling. Okay, 62 and a half cents is the support as of right now. Okay, however, given the strong selling down from 73 cents recently, the possibility that it gonna break below the 62 and a half cents is quite likely. Okay, and if that happen, it might trade to 58 cents or even 53 cents for Celestica. Okay, so Scope. Okay, Scope, after the recent right issue, okay, we see Scope that has been trade in a very strong uptrend. Okay, after recent right issue, when the right issue is happening is still at 20 plus cents, and then we see the rally. Okay, given this rally and the sharp pullback on Friday, we might see the price continue to stay on the weak note, okay, and it should support above 30 cents if the upward trend remain persists, okay. Otherwise, if we continue to break below the 30 cents, we might see a strong selling to 23 to 24 cents, okay, reversing the whole upward trending. Right. So for Ronnie, if you are trading on scope, if you bought earlier, then if you see any rebound from here, and if it doesn't sustain, okay, for example, if it rebound to 33 cents and form a shooting star coming back to 30 cents, then you should be really concerned about the sustainability on scope, okay. It might continue pressure down lower, then you might want to consider to take 30 to 50% of your profit first, okay. uh Miss Ruku, asking about I Leader Steel. Okay. Leader Steel line, what we are talking about on the constructions, building material side, they are part of the recovery team, and it looks the potential is there. Okay. We are seeing some of the construction, especially the building materials companies, they are making the rebound. And for Leader Steel wise, we can see it is considered at the laggard side, okay. But we are seeing the price rebound above the 20 days moving average. And if it rebound and break above this 70.5 cents area, it would be a technical entry for me, okay. And I will be looking at 76 cents to up to 82 cents, okay, area, okay. For intraday wise on the breakout, then you can look for 2 to 3 cents profits at around 73 cents, okay. Wilfred is asking about Jetson. Okay, if we look at Jackson wise, Jackson after recent strong trading in like in May June, okay, the trading interest is very strong in May June and also July. But we are seeing every time the rebound happening recently, it has been eased off. It only sustained for a day or maybe two, okay, a day or two, and this is not a good sign whereby the trading on this Jackson is slowing down and resume going back to how it was previously, okay, before the sudden strong rally in June and July, okay. So what I'm expecting for Jackson, is this it might continue trade in sideways or with a downward bias on Jackson, especially for those who are stuck right over here at 50, 60 cents or even 80 cents. They might slowly cut loss as they are seeing more other opportunities in the market, and Jackson is not going anywhere, okay. uh Technology sites, as mentioned earlier, is still on an uptrend, okay, but the upward momentum is slowing down because it has been rallying high, okay. There are concerns that the price has been too high, and the holding period for those who are entering the market getting shorter and shorter at this point of time, okay. Ashraf is asking about AVI. Okay, AVI has been a really, it's like a wild horse rallying and coming back down on the political development, speculation on the political development. And as what I was mentioning, okay, we see such a strong spike and the selling down. Normally, this kind of formation, it doesn't end, it doesn't go well. Okay, at this point, it might still supported at 10 to 11 cents. Okay, it might still support at 10 to 11 cents, but the possibility for it to rebound very strongly back to 23 cents to or even above 30 cents, it is it is less likely. Okay, unless you are able to see the price able to hold on above 15 to 16 cents, then there might be then the upside might potential might come. Okay, a point that confirm the rebound, I would take it at somewhere around 17.5 cents. Okay, unless the price able to rebound back above 17.5 cents, otherwise I won't be too optimistic on this counter. If we look at harbor, transportation logistic counters, they are moving a little bit slow at this point. Okay, because we can see transportation and logistic counters, they were holding quite well throughout the year. Okay, so when the funds are picking up back on all these recovery stocks, they will be more focused on those counters that have been hammered, or they have been staying at the low range throughout the year, like constructions, um, like some of the travel related entertainment like Genting, all this. Okay, so for harbor wise, logistic transportation logistic counters, they are still going strongly because due to the demand, the increase in the shipping rates, the Baltic index has been hitting high. Okay, but it's you need to hold on to it. Okay, you need to hold on to it and look into swing trading. Okay, as it might take a little bit longer for the counters to go higher. Okay, Agent Muhammad Fidos is looking at NI. Okay, so very similarly, like what we saw on Great Tech, what we saw on FPI, MI is also on a reversal and trading lower, trading lower kind of formation. Okay, price is below 20 EMA. Okay, it is resisted at 20 days moving average and pricing lower. Okay, let's hope that it can find some support at somewhere around 3.74 to 3.75 cents area. Okay, as it is also approaching the 200 days moving average. Okay, hopefully it will meet some support right over here and rebound. Okay, then it will be better for MI. Okay, uh, in Chinoiman just now we were talking about some solar counter, and if you look at Samaden wise, you can see Samaden the rebound wasn't that strong. Okay, um, the rebound wasn't that strong, and it is also trading on sideways. Okay, so this is the potential sideways range that we are looking at for Samaden. Okay, from 1 ringgit 16 cents to 1 ringgit 35 cents area. So that's also a 20 cents area that we are looking at. Okay, and another per cut. So you can see when once one the key one of the leader in the solar counters, it is trading on sideways. We are seeing pretty much others also having pretty much the same trading pattern as well. Okay, we can see Pekat is also trading more towards into a ranging mode as of right now. Okay, and what good thing about Pekat is it is trading near the bottom. Okay, but do be aware that it had some selling to 66 cents area earlier. Okay, so when you're positioning on around 72 cents or below 70 cents, then you want to really position it very slowly with the smaller units and look for the rebound to add on. Okay, all right. Okay, and if you ask where to profit taking wise, then you can look when the rebound back above 77 cents or even 80 cents area. Okay, for potential to take profit near the resistance. Okay, Divyendran asking about K plus. Okay, glove. As mentioned just now, Health K glove, they are not rebounding much, despite that all other sectors are rebounding due to their defensive the nature being defensive sector, and also especially for glove, they are concerned of the lower ASP, the declining trend on the average selling price. Okay, so for K plus wise, we can see it has been trying to attempt to rebound, but it continued to stay at the lower side. Okay, so for those who are thinking that it's good for bargain hunting and think that it has been or at a it is cheap after the recent selling. Okay, so much of the selling, then you can consider to buy some. Okay, you can consider to buy some for bargain hunting. Okay, with the stop loss below 1 ringgit 60 cents for K plus. Okay, but the confirmation of the reversal, it only comes if when it rebound and stay above 4 ringgit 83 cents. Okay, you can see there are quite a few reversal from 183 cents, and the rebound above 183 cents, it confirms the bottoming right over here. Okay, and if that really happened, we might see this to be a potential double bottom rebound. Okay, but of course, the double bottom rebound has to clear the 2 ringgit 20 cents resistance. Okay, so if you are buying on the 1 ringgit 83 cents breakout for the bottoming formation, the very first thing that you need to look at is at 2 ringgit 20 cents resistance, and you really want to take some profits if it really break 1 ringgit 83 cents and come to this area, and then the next also, then only you can look at 2 ringgit 75 cents. Okay, but of course at this point we are not seeing the rebound yet. Okay, it is still on downtrend, and we only will see the change in trend and form into bottom with the confirmation above 483 cents. All right, for K plus. Okay, Jijian Chu. I talked about transportation earlier, so you can play back and watch the video where I was looking at the sharing on the transportation. Okay, Mike is asking about Tuffy. Okay, if we look at Tuffy, okay, Tuffy has been trending very strongly recently, and we see huge selling down from here from 2 ringgit 45, 2 ringgit 50 cents, all the way to 1 ringgit 87 cents. Okay, we do not rule out the possibility that this might be the distribution, the dumping of the shares. Okay, so if the price not holding well above 2 ringgit 12 cents, 10 cents to 12 cents area, then we might see the further selling down on Tuffy. Especially we are seeing after this rejection, it is bearish reversal, the bearish engulfing. Okay, the price is pressuring to break below the 20 days moving average area. Okay, so Tuffy wise, if you're holding Tuffy and you have profits, then I would advise that you might want to consider to take some of your profits. Okay, DKSH has made a very strong rally. Okay, especially it after the results. Okay, after the results, and for these shares, it is pretty much okay. For this share, okay, for this share, if we look at the share, if we look at the chart for this share, it is pretty much it moved very far away from the 20 days moving average, so we can see nothing too much from the daily chart actually. Okay, and that always happen to counters that having a very small share issue, like DKSH, right, is only have 100 something million share issue. Okay, if we go into a smaller time frame like some 50 minutes, okay, on the 50 minutes chart we are yet to see a significant bearish reversal signal. Okay, we're seeing small pennants, and it continue to trend higher. Okay, so the pennant that I'm seeing is like this. Okay, small pennants. It is points to trade higher. Okay, until you see a very strong reversal, then you really don't want to join into trading this counter anymore for the short term. If we look at SNC, okay, for SNC wise, nothing too interesting as on SNC. Is trading on sideway. We have some bearish rejection from 1.50 cents area, and it is points. The downward bias is stronger for SNC at this point. Okay, Joe, I talked about MYG earlier, so you can play back the video later after our section end. Okay, as for MTech wise, MTech is trading. We can see MTech has broke below the sideway range area between 65 cents to 80 cents. Okay, it broke below and it continued to stay below. Okay, so for those who want to do some midterm investing or long-term investing, collecting the shares, then you can consider it, because after the breaking below the 65 cents, it went to 60 cents and just hover over there. Okay, we do not see a panic selling from there, and you can consider to buy it for the potential rebound, but with the stop loss below the 60 59.5 cents area. Okay, so if it rebound back above 65 cents, you can continue to hold it to see the price might rebound back above 80 cents area. Okay, so Richard, if you're doing investing, you believe the company prospect, yeah, you can consider it. Okay, as for CTOS point, we saw CTOS make a strong rally. We saw CTOS make a strong rally last week. Okay, and they break the opening high. Okay, so it is for this. It looks like it's an IPO formation on the breakout. And today, with the retrace to 173 cents, at this point, I would say that it's still a healthy retracement. But the price should really hold above 1 ringgit 66 cents to 1 ringgit 70 cents area. Okay. Otherwise, if the retrace is too strong, especially if the retracement is trade below 64 to 66 cents, 164 to 66 cents, then it totally reversed the upward move right over here. Okay. Suppose it should hold above 170 cents for the upwards the outlook to be good. Okay. Adam is asking about okay. Adam is asking about the okay for D1s. Okay, we are seeing the strong selling. If you check the Busan announcement, the strong selling is due to the disposal of shares. The disposal of shares of one of the top 30 shareholders, okay, in open markets, right? So that's why we are seeing the very strong selling. Okay, so given such a strong selling, we might see some technical rebound, but we do not expect that it will rebound all the way back to 60 cents. It might rebound, come to somewhere around 53 to 55 cents area, okay, resisted, and then goes away for denounce. Okay, Mr. Ho is asking about big. Okay, as the list go on and on, okay, unfortunately I wouldn't able to pick all the inquiry. Okay, so next time you have to come in earlier and ask. Okay, I don't think I will able to pick up all other stocks that asking. Otherwise, I might have to answer 600 to 700 counters. Okay, so for big wise, we're gonna continue for a few more, then we're gonna end the section for today. All right, okay, so for big wise, we are seeing this is going on sideways. Okay, we don't see very active trading, okay, after recent rally, so it might just go on sideways, okay, on big. Okay, as for Dufu, okay, Stanley is going on it's asking about Dufu. Okay, Dufu, I believe Dufu, there are quite a number of people trading Dufu. Okay, so we're gonna go through the list and pick some of the really active and counters that many people trade. Dufu wise is on sideways, and similarly on other tech counters is hold below the 30 days moving average, more downward bias. Okay, Pelicant. Okay, Pelicant. We were looking at Pelican last week as it formed quite a strong rebound on Pelican. Okay. Unfortunately, the upward movement doesn't sustain. It's just going on sideways for Pelican as of right now. But we are holding more upward bias for Pelican. Okay. And okay, Jeff Tech. Inche Ahmad is asking about Jeff Tech. Okay, Jeff Tech went sideways as well. We saw Jeff Tech probe above the ranging, okay, but it wasn't able to sustain. So Jeff Tech is expected it might continue to stay in ranging and or even potentially pressure back down to near to the support at somewhere around 1 ringgit 20 cents. Okay, if we look at PA wise, okay, PA is rebounding as well. Okay, it's rebounding as well, and this is the initial rebound for PA. So we might want to see the PA to hold above the 20 days moving average line, pull back somewhere around 38 cents and rebound. Okay, today it tried to pressure higher, but it ended up with some tail up at the upper side, and that signaling some potential retracement, and support switch could be at the somewhere around 38 cents. Okay, SKP resources wide, despite that the pullback in the technology for this EMS counter is still holding well at the 20 days moving average. Okay, upside is still there for SKP. Okay, DNEX. Okay, DNEX we can see is still resisted along with the trend line. Okay, it haven't able to break out, pull back and re-break. So as of right now, DNX is still trading in a very huge triangle mode. Okay, and we are waiting for the breakout and re-break for DNX. Okay, in Jerusalem, I talked about Hong Seng earlier, so you can view on you can play back the video later on Hong Seng. Might I cover on Tafi as well. Okay, Scanwolf on packaging. Okay, Scanwolf is quite actively traded, so I'm gonna look at it a little bit. Okay, Scanwolf, if we look at it, is trading on overlapping upward. What do I mean by overlapping? Is every time it after the rally it will pull back for consecutive of days, and then another rally pullback, rally pullback, rally pullback. So right now it's on the pullback on the scan for Scanwolf. Okay, but we are seeing is holding well at 43 cents, and every time we pull back, it's still trading on a higher low. Okay, so the overall is still bullish for Scanwolf as long the price continue to hold above 43 cents. Okay, the trend would really turn and go to nowhere if the price break below 38 cents for Scanwolf. Okay, Rosidi BCMO is having the right issue share listed today. Okay, some selling pressure might continue. Okay, Mars is asking about Amulus. Okay, so Amulus, the tech counters, you can see the tech counters, their outlook are pretty much similar. And then reversal, and it is pressuring to the 1 ringgit support area where the break might see further selling. Okay, Jonathan is asking about Maybach and Tasco. Okay, earlier we were talking about transportation logistics. They are pretty much slower this round, despite that we are seeing the very strong rally in the KLSE, the KLCI. Okay, Maybach is pretty much on sideway, and Tasco also on sideway at this point. Okay, but the business are good lah. Okay, Maybach, Tasco. Okay, last one, GHM. Okay, so we can see the technology counters, their chart patterns, they are really pretty much the same. For GHM, also the reversal, second reversal, pressuring lower. So technology counters, most of them, they are points for a further retracement after recent rally. Okay, so if you're holding technology counters, then you really want to monitor closely whether to take some of the profits and take a potential a short-term exit in the counters and look for a cheaper price to buy back. Okay. All right. So that will be all for today's section. So to recap what we are looking at, we are still very much focusing on the recovery team. Okay, recovery team on financial services, banking, constructions, building materials. All this they are also performing well. Consumer products and industrial products, they are recording some of the rebound and continue to pressure higher. And gaming, aviations, all this also part of the recovery team that they are gradually recovering. Okay, so Sorry if I didn't able to answer to your questions. Okay, as the time is ticking off. All right, but you can join us for the next section on next Monday, and also just to let you guys know, we are having this new event that we are having this new promotion that we are having on our Facebook page. Okay, whereby on our Facebook page we are having this new event promotion for our top fans. Okay, so if you're our top fans, you do really want to turn on your top fan badge and join our webinar in next month all the way to November. For those who are joining, then you stand a chance to win up to 100 ringgit worth of Touch and Go e-wallet credit. Okay, so come and listen our webinar, learn more, and get updated with the market info with us, and meanwhile also able to make some money. Okay, getting some lucky draw and win the e-wallet credit. Okay, so for those who are not yet to be our top fans, what you can do is stay active and join our event as much as possible. Comments, like, share it out, and very fast you're able to earn the top fan and join us for a webinar to win the event. Okay, so you can go to our Facebook page to check on the event. Okay, to see how to turn on the page, the badge, and also like I said earlier, you stay active, comment, share our events, then you're able to be the top fan. Okay, more info you can find it on our Facebook website and Plus Online. All right. Okay, so thank you for joining the section, and happy holiday. Tomorrow is our national day. Happy Merdeka. All right. Okay, thank you very much, and we will see you on next time. All right. Enjoy.